decided I want to go explore Southwest Colorado, so I am packing up my truck. I'm gonna grab Holland, my dog, packing up a cooler, a few camping supplies. We're gonna hit the road and just head down to Southwest Colorado. Got a few ideas of places I want to check out and people I want to see, but we'll see where I end up, so come join me for the ride.
A little taco stand in the middle of the desert, eating fresh fruit in the LA heat, traveling the country, stopping into every diner, hauling the bump right next to me. Traveling food. Traveling food.
Alrighty, I am in the cabin, getting ready for a road trip that I'm going to leave tomorrow morning. My place is a mess. Can't really tell from there, but got a lot of stuff packed up. I'm getting organized. A lot of this is just because I'm bringing cameras and camping gear, so I'm trying to get it all set up in the right spot. And bring a lot, but not too much. So we're getting all packed up. It is Saturday, and I'm going to leave tomorrow, Sunday morning. I'm not sure where exactly I'm going to go. I'm going to get on my computer here in a little bit and plan a route. I have some ideas of what I want to check out, but don't really have places to stay in mind just yet. I got a couple of friends, a buddy of mine from Tampa who's out in Silverthorne, so hopefully I can meet up with him, and another friend of mine and his fiance. They just moved from Denver towards Durango and have a big piece of land out there, so hopefully I get to see them too and just explore some mining towns and old ghost towns and whatever Colorado has to offer. I'm gonna put these little GoPro clips on my truck. I got a GoPro and a DJI little camera that I'm gonna be getting some footage so you guys can join me for the ride. It's Saturday night, and I am gonna go use the hot tub at the ranch for the first time. So, got my bathing suit on, a book, and a couple beers, and the sun is almost setting. I figured this would be a good way to relax before what's going to be quite a bit of driving over the next few days. So, going to enjoy a Rocky Mountain sunset in the hot tub. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, June 7th. I just realized it is the 16th anniversary of Tampa Bay Lightning winning the Stanley Cup. So, shout out to the Bolts. I was there at the game with my sister that day. It was pretty cool to be there. Anyways, I'm checking in from my cabin. It is just after 7 o'clock, 7:30 maybe, local time. The ranch is closed temporarily just for this upcoming week. There's only a couple reservations, and those people switched either to this previous week or next week, so we're gonna shut her down for a week, which means I got the ability to go out and explore. So I just packed up my truck with a cooler and my tent and some dog food and some snacks and food for myself and my chair and my computer and some books and notepads and all that kind of stuff. I was using a website called Road Trippers. I planned out my course using that website. I had an idea of what I wanted to check out. There's some towns like Telluride and Aspen and Salida and Gunnison and stuff like that that I've never been to before. But my plan is to get back here Saturday of next week. The latest, I may come back Friday. I may even come back earlier than that. Who knows if things don't go as I planned, or I plan on camping. It's going to get cold. The elevation's going to get a lot higher, so it could get below freezing a couple nights according to my weather app, so we'll see. If it gets too cold for us out there, or just whatever, it just gets uncomfortable. Still, with travel restrictions and whatnot, I don't know what I'm going to get myself into, so I didn't make too many plans. Alright, I'm about to go into Target. I feel like I'm gonna go rob a bank or something, but I don't want to do too many store trips, but I am thinking about getting a little propane tank grill. I do have some charcoal in the truck. Oh, I need lighter fluid too. We're gonna go in there real quick and grab one of those so I don't have to stop too much more other than gas stations on this trip. So here we go. We got my little Colorado flag gator, I guess they call it. So here's the Target in Silverthorne. Things are starting to open up, but I really am going to limit myself to interacting with other humans on this trip. But my trip to Target, I got some M&Ms, some dog treats for Holland, toothpaste, a little American flag, and they did not have a charcoal grill, so I got this Blackstone griddle that I've always wanted to get. Kind of an impulse buy, but excited to try that out. And here we go, onto the interstate just for a little bit. Alright, I'm at the Copper Mountain exit. I was gonna get gas. Gas is going for about maybe $2.10 a gallon, most places. And these guys want to charge $3.63 for regular unleaded. So, nope. See you later, Conoco. Okay, this is our first official stop. It's funny. The family that just came out of one of those vehicles there saw my Gator sticker, and the guy was a fellow Gator. So about 10 years before I was. But anyways, we're gonna go check out this Mayflower Gulch Trail. And the reason I picked it is supposedly it takes you to a ghost town. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. I just looked it up and I already forget. It's 4 miles round trip. So oh, that's what it is, Boston Mine. Supposedly there's houses and stuff still there, so we're gonna go hopefully find that and go check it out. People find stuff on the trail, they just leave them here at the trailhead. So there's a couple keys, couple sunglasses, some shoes down there. And for the most part, hikers have a pretty good code of etiquette that they follow, which is pretty neat to see when you're out in the wilderness, that people kind of have your back a little bit if need be, kind of like a brotherhood. And here we go, checking out the trail.
Every singer needs a song. Every bell cries out to be around. Every dawn wanna wag its tail. Life ain't nothing but a pilgrim trail. Every message needs a dove, and everything grows with a drop of love.
Oh my goodness, I should not be this out of breath already. So far the path is pretty easy, more or less a road, but there's some elevation gain while I'm out of breath. But this is the first sign of there being like a mining town ahead. Looks like some kind of chute or shaft going up that hill and then down this way. So looks like we are going the right direction, which is a good thing. Pretty cool. You're starting to see the cabins right there, and I think there's another one right there, so we're getting close. It's gonna be pretty cool. It opens up to a big valley right here, so we're just around the corner from getting there.
Pilgrim trail, sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, where everything is up for sale. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail.
Oh, we made it. Huh? Did we make it to the ghost town? Did we make it to the ghost town? Did we? Time to go in, see what we can find. There seems to be some shattered glass on the ground. Little shards, there's like an old carpet, plastic fork. Not a whole lot else. You can see a lot of inscriptions, people's names and stuff like that. If there's anything that's worthy of showing, I'll try to find it. For the most part, it's just a lot of names and some dates. I do think it's kind of frowned upon to do that. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to do, but you know, if everybody did it, these things probably wouldn't last as long as they could. But on the same token, it's kind of cool to look at. I was gonna take my drone up, but it's starting to get really windy. There's another dog up there. I've seen 3 dogs so far. 2 of them have been off leash. That one up there is on the leash. There's some old mining equipment. I don't know what it is about this kind of stuff, but I love it. I just like the authentic history, since there's not a whole lot of history in the United States. To be able to see this stuff that's like legit, it's pretty cool. And then I'm also fascinated by the people that actually worked in these places back in the day under the conditions that they did. With no like real vehicles or phone or internet or heating, cooling, just kind of the simple stuff. I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a piano, but it's not. It's made out of steel. Oh, and the mountains around us are pretty beautiful too. So, pretty cool here. We're gonna go. Hopefully, I might try to take the drone up. We'll see. It looks like, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, looks like some switchbacks going up that mountain, kind of right about there. I don't know if you can see that, so it might be more part of the mine back in the day, but just look at this right there. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it's beautiful looking towards me too. But there's a lot more trees behind me than there is ahead of me. It's a lot rockier up there. Some pretty jagged points right there in the middle. On the lookout for animals too. Haven't seen anything yet, but I'm sure there's something out there somewhere. View out this window, huh? I walked up this little plank here. Pretty cool. Holland's still doing some exploring down there. You get another good view out that way. Pretty awesome. We're gonna head out. It's another 2-mile walk back down to the car. I want to do a little bit more today, so again, I'm kind of in a hurry, but this is a very family-friendly hike, I would say. Get a little bit of workout to know you're actually hiking, but it's pretty easy too, and then it's pretty cool to be rewarded with the cabins here. I don't think you're going to be able to get it. Get it, bud. Get it. Get it. Good girl. We just did that little hike there, the Mayflower Gulch, to the old ghost town, mining town. There's a lot more cars in the parking lot now than there was when I got here, that's for sure. A lot of people with dogs. We are gonna head towards Leadville now, and then figure it out. So get some cell phone reception there and kind of regroup up the street in Leadville. So here we go, or down the street, I guess it's south of here. So on the way down to Leadville, you will pass a place called Climax, Colorado, which is still an active mine. But way back in the day, it used to be a lot more active there with housing and all that kind of stuff. And now it's just a mine. Nobody really lives there. And there's some signs and a little bit of history on a roadside kind of attraction. And some old mining carts that Holland enjoyed. Says watch your head, which is a good thing because three fingers. It's close call. And we made it to the really cool town of Leadville, elevation of over 10,000 feet. We're just gonna pass through here real quick, get some gas, and one other quick stop. Alright, just got gas at Shell. It was $2.39 for regular and leaded here in Leadville. I have the rewards card with them, so I get 5 cents off a gallon, so it was $2.34 a gallon. And then I had a $50 gift card that I picked up at Publix back in Florida. They used to do these $10 off deals. So it really only paid $40 for the gift card, and I just realized my gas. I stopped to do this video. I haven't done this much in my life, but actually, I'll tell you why I think I did this too. It's because one of the downsides of using those gift cards is there's a 20 gallon maximum on them for some reason. So I had to stop to it at 20 gallons and then to redo the whole transaction to do the last little bit, which was like just over a gallon. It's kind of annoying, but we're all gassed up, $50 worth of gas, and we are in Leadville right now, so I'm gonna figure out where this mining museum is, and maybe we'll check it out. Every time I put this mask on, I feel like I'm about to go rob a bank, but I'm gonna go check out this store across the street. I've been here before, I still can't say the name of it. Melanzana, maybe that's it. But it's there's only one of these stores in the world right here in Leadville. They make all their clothing in the store too, so it's all the clothing is made here in Leadville. And they're very anti people buying a bunch of stuff and reselling it online, so it's hard to come by. So since I'm here, I'm gonna go see what they got. I bought a fleece thing from here last time. It's pretty cool. Stuff's not too cheap. Made in Leadville. So let's see what they got in here. So they were closed until further notice, so it's not even just a Sunday thing. And I'm gonna go check out the mining museum, which I think is also closed, but I'm at least gonna drive by there. To prove you wrong, walking around. So they are indeed closed. It actually looks like they're supposed to be open on Sundays, so I'm guessing they're closed because of the corona. So I will have to hopefully make it back here later in the summer because I do want to check it out. It looks pretty interesting. So here we go. Off to, I don't know, I'm going to figure out once I get in the truck. Which I have big these mountain peaks are. And this one there is Mount Massive. Holland and I got to about 600 feet from getting to the very tip of that thing. And it's so windy out here. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but those things, those mountains are huge. You climb them. We're gonna go towards Twin Lakes right now. Possibly just see if we can find a campsite there.
Sun is shining, wind blows through my hair. Car is moving fast down the freeway.
At a place called Dexter Point Campground. It looks pretty cool out here, but it's very windy. It's $20 to camp, and it's so windy that I'm not sure it would be too enjoyable being out here in all this wind on the wide open. So I'm gonna maybe try to find something that's a little more secluded. Holland's down there checking it out.
Might be crazy, I hope it is. Baby, this is what we do. We leave it all up for sale, 'cause we are going somewhere new tonight. I ain't letting you out of my sight. Ooh, freedom is a rare thing, only a few of us can share. Going down this road gives me all I wanna have, but we gotta keep on moving towards the dream, to anywhere. We are going somewhere new tonight. I ain't letting you out of my sight. Ooh.
Alright, so I think I am going to stay here. I just found a little site that's got some trees around it. And a nice little private view of the mountain and the lake, and all I can get into the water from there. And I got good cell phone service here, so I'm not going to chance it anywhere else. So, time to set up shop. Just backed up in this little spot. So I got my own little like driveway there, and then this is the back. So I got my cooler. Impulse buy today at Target. I was gonna get a little charcoal grill, and they actually were out of lighter fluid and charcoal grills, but they had one of these Blackstone things, so I got one of them. It is about 70 degrees, but it feels like it's like 90 in the sun, but there's no humidity, so that is nice. You can be outside and you don't sweat, but it is hot if you stand in the sun. The wind has died down a little bit, but I did find a pretty cool spot, so I will show you. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a guy out there in the water fishing. If I had a fishing rod, I'd fish, because this weekend it's actually free. You don't need a license to do it, but I don't have a rod, so. But the sun will be setting actually right over this mountain range there. I found another spot too that was pretty cool, but it was like a big cliff, and Holland kept wanting to go over it, so that one wasn't gonna work. But I found this that actually kind of has like this beach thing here, so she can go in the water. I'm gonna sit down in the shade and look at that mountain, and Read my book. I think my dinner tonight is going to be some of this peanut butter with coconut oil in it. It actually does have a little bit of a coconutty kind of taste. And one of these, actually probably a few of these little meat stick Western Smokehouse meat sticks. Dinner by the campfire. The sun is setting right over the mountain right now. And I think there's quite a few campers out here. Kind of spread out. You got my truck down there, and there's another guy camping down that little road there. Another truck just pulled up there, but I don't know if they're going to be spending the night or not. And right over there is where all the bears live. So hopefully they stay over there tonight and don't try to get the food out of the back of my truck. But alright, winding down for the evening. So this might be the last video for the night. Maybe not, who knows. Just set up my little bed in the front of my truck. Surprised that believe it or not. I put the let's see, the good thing about having the not fancy truck, I can put this up, and so I'm either gonna recline my chair and sleep that way, or I can kind of like go into fetal position and sleep across the front seat. So got sleeping bag, blanket, 2 pillows, put some pants on, put some socks on, because it's going to get cold tonight, but we should be good. And then Holland's got her little bed back here with some blankets too, so we are both ready for bed. Make sure to check out day number 2. I'm going to fly the drone over the lake, go explore a little bit more into Colorado. We find another ghost town, drive through Aspen, and then we try to figure out where we're going to spend tomorrow night. So stay tuned.